Vanessa, speaking of the white classic varietals of the world,
Yes.
I mean, we cannot live without Riesling.
Absolutely not. This is a variety, I think, when I hear particularly sommeliers talk about it, it's almost like this reverence, like it's an icon of a variety.
It is versatile, unique Asian qualities. And to give an example, the 2018 Weingut Spreitzer Riesling Kabinett Lenchen from the Rheingau. So
You must be out of breath.
say that 10 times. It's like running a marathon.
Let's break that down for me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the Weingut means a winery, per se, right? The Rheingau is one of the 13 different appellations or districts throughout Germany that produce wine. And the Rheingau is one of the most historical ones, with
Absolutely.
wines dating back to the 1500s.
Wow.
So a lot of legacy. These vineyards have seen a lot of things. They're just outstanding. And an area of the world which held some of the oldest vineyards of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And beautiful along the river there.
The Rhine
right?
River.
Can be very steeply terraced. And I believe this one is actually, isn't there a bend in the river? So this gets like southern exposures, which helps with ripening.
Exactly. You know, the Lenchen vineyard, the winery started in the 1600s. So a lot of legacy there. I mean, Schrumberg and wines like that resonate. But it captures, I think this one, if you were to bottle a classic Riesling and really just let the aromatics go, there's a usual Plato, petrol,
Yes.
desiccated fruit, citrus driven.
But I get some almost like Asian pear on this
Yes.
as well. Beautiful floral qualities. I think this is one of the varieties really best known for the aromatic notes, right?
Absolutely. They are not shy. I mean, they're out there in the realm of Torrontés and Gewürztraminer and things like that.
We call it sort of pronounced, right? It's pronounced
Absolutely.
on the nose. And Germany, I think, I mean, obviously Riesling has grown worldwide. I mean, you find it in, Australia and Austria, here in the United States, in the Finger Lakes in particular. But there's something about German Riesling. It just has this beautiful lightness, right, on the palate. And even though, this is, it has a beautiful freshness, but it also has a beautiful presence, which makes it very
complexity and structure and
able to hold up to food. Because you think, I think I taste this, it's so delicate, right? But then pair it next to something spicy and it can totally hold its own.
Absolutely. I mean, speaking of that, my grandma doesn't always cook Asian, but when she does, she loves to do this Thai curry that is like the green curry, a little spice and heat to it, a lot of vegetables. Sometimes she'll throw like a little halibut. And a wine like this, in spite of being on the drier scale,
yes,
it just hugs the spice, the richness. It
exactly
kind of carries it on the shoulders.
Right.
Really beautiful. I cannot help to always think when I'm enjoying a glass of Riesling, the struggle that these vines go through. I mean, you're against adversity. You're in steep hills, cooler climate, high parallel. So that struggle that comes into every glass, it's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, it shows. And again, that presence, right? And then would you like to explain, what is this little...
Yeah, certainly. So the VDP, it pertains to the regulations, a body that is, even though it's not legal for all producers, certain areas, including the Rheingau, adhere to it.
Yes.
So the Prädikats wine, having the dryness or sweetness structure in the wines, Gewürzgewachs, and having that elevated kind of like, would you call it, cult or single vineyard or...
Right, so it's sort of...
bigger stamp.
Higher standards, right, in terms of production and what you're going to find in the bottle.
Absolutely, which is a great thing that you can always guide to in the producing regions that adhere to it. So,
yeah, well...
Really cool.
Absolutely delicious.
Bam, so delicious.
Go find some spicy food to pair this with.
Oh my God.
Cheers.